Hey, Matt Goronsky here from MatthewGoronsky.com. I figured I would make this short, hopefully informative video for you in response to some questions I've been getting, which is the main question is, hey, Matt, I love your resources, but how can I use them online with my choirs? And I'm happy to say it's actually pretty easy. So let's say you've purchased some choir warm-ups or a 70-second solfege or some other resources, and you would like to use them with your classes. Probably the best way to do that is through Google Classroom. So I'm just going to show you how to do that really quick. If you take a look here at my screen, this is my Google Classroom. And let's just let's pretend you don't have a class yet. You're going to click Create a Class. And let's just name this one Mixed Choir. I'm going to create this class. Now, the cool thing is once this class is created, you can add your students directly into this classroom so that they get these updates and assignments. So I'm going to click on People here, and I'm going to hit the plus sign for students. And right in this area here, I can begin to type in students' emails. Now, a lot of school districts will automatically have this. They'll automatically have this populate as you type in the name. It will just automatically bring up the student emails. But of course, you can through PowerSchool or Aspen or whatever other website that your school district uses, you can just basically drag those emails into Google Classroom. You enter the email here, you click invite, and it will invite those students. So let's say you have your students already added. You're now going to create an assignment. So we click on classwork here, and this is pretty easy. We're going to click create an assignment, and let's call this sight singing number 1. And we are just going to add, now you can type instructions here for your students, but what we're going to do is we're going to add right here, we're going to add from our Google Drive. Now I'm just going to go over to my Google Drive here for a second, just so you see. This is my, yikes, I know a lot of stuff here. This is my choir folder that I use for Google Drive. If you have never used Google Drive before, I can't recommend it enough. It is so great. Basically, you can access your files from pretty much anywhere, and I believe every single teacher account that's linked to Google Drive has unlimited space. It is a really great resource. So let's go back to Google Drive here. And what you can do is once you've downloaded resources from whether it's my website or wherever, you can click New, File Upload, and you can select whatever files you would like to add. You could select it, and then it would upload to this folder so that you always have access to this. So now let's go back to Google Classroom here. And I already have these resources already in my Google Drive. So I'm going to click on Google Drive. And yeah, as you can see right here, actually, here are some of my sight singing examples. So I would click on this example that I already have uploaded to Google Drive. I'm going to click Add. And right there's example 10 from 70-second solfege. And the great thing is students, once from their perspective, they can basically watch this video as long as it's uploaded to your Google Drive and shared with them through Google Classroom. They could watch this anywhere, and they can work on these different sight singing examples. And I'll show you one last thing with the 70-second solfege. With the classroom set, it also comes with a rubric, so a self-assessment rubric. So I'm going to click this one right here, and I'm also going to add this to this assignment. And basically, once they, what I've been doing for my choirs in particular is I will upload this to Google Classroom. Students will then videotape themselves performing a particular sight singing example. They'll fill out the attached rubric, and I'll show you it right here. This is the Word document. It also comes as a PDF, and students can basically type in whatever score they think they deserve, and they write out the reason for their score. And then in Google Classroom, they can submit this assignment to the class. So it's a really great way to share resources with your choir. Feel free, especially if you have downloaded maybe some of the choir warm-ups and you want to share that with students, feel free to share that on Google Classroom. The only thing I ask is that you don't upload it to another video sharing site like a YouTube or something like that. But through Google Classroom, absolutely is a great way for students to warm up their voices, to work on sight singing during a difficult time when you may feel super distant from your choirs. This is a great way for at least students to upkeep the skills that maybe they've been working on so hard this year. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me through my website or comment in the video below. And thank you so much for watching.